YouTube, and welcome back to another video on my channel, and also to welcome any Dalek aficionados that's popped along for the ride. Anyways, today we are talking about speaking like a Dalek. Now, what I'm using today is the Martmod Mark V. Now, this can be purchased through Vince Martin directly, or it can be purchased through the Martmod group on Facebook. Now, a few people have bought these, and I did notice a few people are having difficulty whenever they first get their Martmod up and running. They're having difficulty with the voice. So there's a lot of different factors whenever you're talking like a Dalek. Now, I'm not perfect. I just want to stress that right now. I am definitely not perfect. I'm not a professional in any way, but hopefully some of the things that I can teach you whenever you get this, hopefully it'll be beneficial to you in some way. Now, my setup is a little bit different from what you actually get with the Martmod. You do get everything, included with the Martmod, but I did decide to go with another route whenever it came to the actual wiring loom. So for that, I ended up going over to Tom Connor, and he's over at Tom's Refurbishments on Facebook. So definitely go and check him out. He has been a lifesaver whenever it comes to things like this, and also the neck on my Supreme Dalek as well. So, and obviously if you do want to check out more of my Dalek stuff and the full-size props, do check out Dalek's NI on Facebook. Just going to be plug in there. Anyways, we're going to start off with the number one thing before you even lift up the microphone. Now, what you're going to want to do is have a good drink, because your voice and, your throat is going to get very dry. So make sure you have a very good drink before you even pick up a microphone. Done. Oh, that's a bit dizzy. Anyways, now whenever it comes to actually setting up the Martmod, you will have a lot of little dials and things. So, you have your gain, you have your bass, you have your treble. It's a little bit like a guitar amp in a way. Now, obviously the best way to do this, there isn't one. You need to set this up to your, whatever way your voice is going to be. So the only way to do this is get it and play around with it, even if it takes hours. Play around with the knobs. Just play around with it and see what feel you are getting. Because some people can do classic series voices better, some people can do new series voices better. Me personally, I probably would sort of more go to, my voice would probably more go to like a new series Dalek style. But we're going to have a bit of a play around on it anyway. Now, have a good cough. Anyways, fuck, I actually did need to cough there. Anyways, now, the mic, it's a bit crackly, my connections are a little bit funny at the minute. Don't worry, it's all good. Now, the microphone itself. Now, what you're going to want to do, so you can take that off and obviously locate the actual centre of your microphone. Okay? Because that's very, very important, because if you're doing it right the back, it's not going to be very good. Like that. Now, put that back on. That connection's a little bit right. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these out because they're actually doing my head in. Take you out. Hello. It's all good. So now we're just using the bass speaker in the skirt, so it might not just sound as good on the camera, but you'll definitely get the idea, and hopefully you'll pick up some of the techniques. Now, these are only things that help me, but hopefully they help you too. Now, yet again, every time I'm always setting this thing up, I'm always playing around with the dials just to see, because some days I might be my throat might be a little bit sore, I might have to adjust it just to get, because I might not be able to do my normal range. So, anyways, you got your front of your, microphone, so make sure you know where that is, and then put your microphone down again and switch your Martmod off. Now, we have to stress, this is not a Dalek voice changer. What it is a voice modulator. So you have to work at it, okay? So, one thing I always find that very much helps me is tightening up my bottom jaw whenever I'm talking like a Dalek. Now, this sounds incredibly silly, but it works. I tense up the whole bottom jaw, and you actually have to try and talk like a Dalek to get the best out of the voice modulator. Because if you just talk into it normally, it'll sound like this. Hello, how are you today? I'm not so bad, how are you? It's okay. Would you like a cup of tea? Yeah, it's I just want a small cup of tea. It sounds horrendous and hideous. Quite like a Dalek. Hello in there. But you need to, first off, you need to sound like a Dalek in your normal voice. Well, try to at least. Now, it does sound incredibly silly, but whenever you're in here and you're closed in, that doesn't matter. Everyone is hearing a Dalek. Doesn't matter what you're talking like on the inside, because no one can actually hear you. So, I will think of a line. So let me think. Genesis of the Daleks. Pity, I have no understanding of the words. It is not registered in my vocabulary bank. Fuck, my voice just went. So, it can be tricky. It can be tricky. Especially whenever you're going up higher. But it's always nice to have a little bit of in your voice. Even if you start just testing it by doing this in your voice, like yeah, it sounds stupid as hell, but it works. So even if that's how you sort of get your voice sort of, work it up. So you start going into like exterminate, and then let your normal voice sort of come back into it again. So like exterminate, and that's the other trick as well. Whenever talking like a Dalek, a lot of the time, start off low and just keep going until you physically cannot do anymore. I'll try and demonstrate if I can. So, let me see. Now, this is while I'm actually about to do this. This is the other top tip. Your microphone. Now, it's not going to be very much good having it here. No, it's not. Or have it now. You were having it round here like that, because that there is just going to sound rubbish. And that's about, say, an inch away from my mouth. Haha, that's what she said. Anyways, with the microphone, you want that right up at your lips. Like you're basically almost shoving it into your mouth. All these euphemisms in so little time. Anyways, but you really do want it right up like that and going, exterminate! Your lips are touching the tip of the microphone, and you are basically shouting down the microphone. It's how you get the best out of your actual modulation unit. Now, I'll try and demonstrate. Pity, I have no... Yeah, that's not meant to happen.
Hello.
That's alright, it's alright. The gun goes off sometimes, prematurely.
Pity, I have no understanding of the word. It is not registered in my vocabulary.
It's typical. Every time it never does it until I'm about to actually go and do something, then it always fucking does it. Maybe if I just do that.
Pity, I have no understanding of the word. It is not registered in my vocabulary banks. Exterminate!
Something like that. But we can maybe go a little bit more. Let me see.
You will obey the Daleks or you will be exterminated. Stay where you are. Do not move. You are the Doctor.
Why is that going to keep going off? See, even I have issues sometimes. Right. Okay.
You are the Doctor. You are the enemy of the Daleks. You will be exterminated.
Something like that. Yeah, again, my voice is a bit coarse because I've been like all day, but yeah. So now we have a mad range of different Daleks out there. You can mix it up a little bit if you want to be more of a supreme sort of voice. I would turn the bass round a little bit. Let me see.
There we go.
Right. And obviously for a supreme voice you want to do it more deep, so it's like, soon the crucible will be complete. Now the Daleks are the... you want to change it up, but you just do it a lot deeper. So
Soon the crucible will be complete. Now the Daleks are the masters of Earth.
that was a bit crap actually. Could have done better than that. No.
Soon soon the crucible will be complete. Now the Daleks are the masters of Earth.
No, well, actually, them speakers are doing mine on them. They're too crackly. Hold on.
Soon. That's more like it. Okay. Right, okay. Here we go.
This is trial and error, by the way, which is what it's all about.
Soon the crucible will be complete. Now the Daleks are the masters.
Yeah, I really need to fix that. Stop it!
I cannot help it.
Right, maybe I'm just going to be a bit too mad there. No.
Soon the crucible will be.
Seriously, listen, every single time I go to do something, it always fucking happens.
Hello.
Right.
Soon the crucible will be complete. Now the Daleks are the masters of Earth.
Yeah, something like that.
Hello.
Now, if you want to do a creepy Dalek, like proper sort of, wrecked, like Jubilee style Dalek, that's a good one. Like, you want to proper go like creepy and go. I know it sounds daft, but it sounds creepy as hell whenever it's coming through this.
You are the Doctor.
And then start bringing it up. So it's like,
You are an enemy of the Daleks. You will be exterminated.
something like that. So, what else? Let me see, what else? Chocolate chip biscuits.
Chocolate chip biscuits would be very nice right about now.
So, even Dalek language, okay? Now, the best way I can really, recommend how to do Dalek, talk, is, the language that they actually use, is watch the show. Pick up on the little words that they would use. Instead of saying, let me see, the big one, instead of saying seconds, they say rels. That's obviously the big famous one. But there's little things in there, that, nothing else really would say in that context apart from a Dalek. So really just look up videos on YouTube, watch the DVDs, just pick out little words that you're going, oh, that's a little bit odd that they're saying. It's just always the ones that's a little bit out of context, the ones that you wouldn't normally put into a normal sentence, or comedy ones that Daleks use. Now, what was the other thing? No, let me see. I'm really just throwing this together at this point, aren't I? At this point, you're probably going to need another drink, but I've drank all of mine, so that's not going to work. But yeah, the main things you got to really focus on. Oh, and the important thing, we're going very Star Wars here, but you have to let the hate flow through you. Even though this, it's not difficult whenever you're actually inside the thing and you're sweating for 2 hours and you're screaming into the microphone, but scrunch your face up, tighten the jawline and get angry, get pissed off, because that's what a Dalek's all about. It just sort of naturally happens whenever you're actually stuck inside one of these for a few hours. So, and also, we'll demonstrate that with the thing I was already saying about start off low and keep getting high. Not in that way, but So,
You are the Doctor. You are an enemy of the Daleks. You will be exterminated. Exterminate, 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 exterminate.
keep it always up and down, up and down, up and down. So even if you're going in between sentences, so 2 sentences, for example, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 go mad. But yeah, I think I've covered the basics. As I said, though, the main thing I would always say though is you're not really going to know until you actually try it yourself. Mess around with the buttons on there, mess around with the settings, try out different voices to see what one is best for you. So let me see. Like I'm not very good. I wouldn't really be very good at doing like a Genesis voice, for example. Let me see. Let me see.
Pity, pity, I have no...
Oh wait. Then if you go higher, you're actually going more into imperial sounds. So it's like.
Stay where you are, do not move!
You know.
Alert, alert!
Let me see. Turn that down.
Pity, I have no understanding of the word. It is not registered in my vocabulary banks. Exterminate!
Something like that. So that is the end of this tutorial. Sorry it was a bit crap, but I really hope that some of the things have really helped you. As I said, tighten up the jawline, get annoyed, you know, mess around with the buttons. That's the key things. And also making sure that microphone is pressed like right up here. Like I mean like properly like that, like you know. And practicing the voice, even just sit on the sofa, just practice your like without any modulation, just practice sitting on the sofa, just getting, you know, you are the Doctor, you are the enemy of the Daleks. And what I always find helps as well, you'll see me turn my neck, because I'm so used to doing that actually, whenever I'm inside the prop. You know, get into character, even if you're not actually in it. Just stand there and go, you will obey the Daleks or you will be exterminated. You know, just get into the character, because that's the only way you're going to get it, if you really live and breathe this stuff. So, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you like and subscribe to the channel, whatever it is you do. And I really hope to see you again. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.